Welcome back, everyone. Munoz here from Northern Lights TV, back with another video for you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by today. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like the video, subscribe, turn on that bell notification so you know when I drop some more content. Today, as you can tell by the thumbnail, we're doing something a little different on the channel. We're not doing a review or anything like that. Today, what I'm going to be doing is a course of fire for level 3 or armed security here in Texas. I'm going to be taking a qualification this upcoming week. Very excited. So I decided I'd go out to the ranch and practice that course of fire. What I'm going to be using as my duty weapon is the M&P 2.0. You guys know how much I love this firearm. It is my current EDC as well, so it's going to play a double role for me. EDC and duty weapon. Well, actually a third role because it does play as my home defense weapon as well. And it's good we continue to test this firearm, getting it closer to that 1,000 rounds. So what I'm going to be doing is going out to the ranch, doing that course of fire. I read out the instructions before I actually do it. And I hope you guys like the video. Without further ado, let's head out to the ranch and see how we do. All right, everyone, we're out here on the ranch. First thing I want to do is show you guys the loadout that I'm going to be using. So I have the Safariland 6000 series, the RDS, so it does accommodate a red dot. On the front I do have a mag carrier that's canted, so you know it's more comfortable for me if I need to bend over or squat down. Double mag pouch here, my OC, flashlight, tourniquet on this side, my handcuffs, baton, and then firearm, of course. So that's the loadout that I'm going to be using. I'm going to put it on. I'm gonna set up my target here. I'm gonna read out what I'm gonna be doing before I actually start shooting, so that way you guys know. The only bad part about this is I don't have an actual timer, so I'll try to see if there's a way I can time it and put the times up on the screen for you guys, because I don't have an actual shot timer. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get set up and then we'll get started. All right, so first up, stage 1 is 10 rounds will be fired from the 3-yard line. The shooter will load 2 5-round magazines. On the command of threat, the shooter will fire 2 rounds strong hand only, center mass, into the target. The shooter will transition the firearm to their support hand and fire 2 shots, support hand only, center mass. The shooter will then reholster their weapon. 8 seconds will be allowed for this 4-shot sequence. So we'll go ahead and get loaded up, and that's going to be the first stage. I don't have anybody here to yell threats, so I'm just gonna draw and then try to do it in 8 seconds. All right, so the second part of this is on the command of threat, shooter will fire 1 round center mass, perform a magazine reload, and then fire 5 rounds center mass. 10 seconds will be allowed for the 6-shot sequence. So let's try that. All right, now the second part is stage 2, which is from the 5-yard line. So the first stage is on command of threat. The shooter will fire 5 rounds center mass, reload, and then reholster their weapon. This one is not timed. So let's try this one. Alright, so the next part of this is shooter will fire 2 rounds center mass in 2 seconds. And then the last part is Shooter will fire 3 rounds in 3 seconds. So 2 shots and then 3 shots. All right. That was stage 2 at 5 yards. Now we're gonna go back to 7 yards and continue on. All right, so the first stage is on command of threat, the shooter will fire 3 rounds, center mass in 4 seconds. So let's try that. Okay. Next part is on the command of threat, the shooter will fire 3 rounds, center mass, perform a tactical reload, and fire 3 rounds, center mass. 12 seconds will be allowed for this one. All right. And then the last one, on the command of threat, shooter will fire 4 rounds, center mass, and perform a tactical reload, then fire 2 rounds, center mass. 12 seconds will be allowed for the 6-round sequence. And then the last one is on the command of threat, the shooter will fire 5 rounds, center mass in 6 seconds. All right, so this is the last part of the test. We're at 15 yards now, and what it says is, on the command of threat, the shooter will fire 3 rounds center mass, perform attack reload, and fire 2 rounds center mass. 12 seconds will be allowed for this 5-shot sequence. All right, let's try it. Forgot to load one again. All right. And then the last one is, on the command of threat, shooter will fire 5 rounds in 9 seconds. All right, that's gonna do it for the exam. Let's go look at the target. All right, so this is what we're looking like. And it's looking like my groups are right here. Like my hits are going here. I don't know if that's, height over bore, because I am using a red dot. You can see I had a couple flyers here. But I'm gonna be shooting into a target that's a big silhouette. One of those body silhouettes that you get at the range. So I'm sure, I don't think I had any hits off the paper. It doesn't look like around here. So I'm sure with this, that would still be a pass. But I am gonna run it again a couple times to keep practicing. I just wanted to show you guys the drill that I'm gonna be running this upcoming week. All right, everyone, that's gonna do it for today's video. I'm gonna stay out here and practice, run the drill a couple more times just to try to sharpen it up before the qualification. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's something a little different. My first time doing it, so if I seem a little nervous, that's why. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. All right, everyone, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Again, if you're new to the channel and you like the kind of content I put out here, feel free to like the video, subscribe, and turn on your bell notification so you know when I drop some more content. And as always, stay safe, stay protected, keep it on you, and I'll see you on the next one.